The air crackled with anticipation. Laughter and music filled the warm Hawaiian night as Honolulu geared up for its renowned New Year's Eve fireworks display. But this year, the vibrant celebration would be shattered, transformed into a scene of unimaginable horror. As the clock ticked past midnight, marking the start of 2026, a deafening roar ripped through the festive atmosphere. A blinding flash illuminated the sky, not with the dazzling brilliance of fireworks, but with the terrifying glow of an explosion. What began as a night of joy and hope descended into chaos and despair. The source of the horrifying blast was not the city's official fireworks display, but a cache of illegal fireworks, reportedly stored in a nearby warehouse. The force of the explosion ripped through the structure, sending fiery debris raining down on unsuspecting revelers. The shockwave shattered windows blocks away, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. Panic seized the crowd as people scrambled for safety, desperate to escape the inferno. Amidst the chaos, the true extent of the tragedy began to unfold. 3 souls, their lives tragically cut short, lay lifeless amidst the debris. Over 20 others, bearing the physical and emotional scars of the blast, were rushed to nearby hospitals, their cries echoing the city's collective pain. The smell of smoke and the taste of ashes lingered in the air, a grim reminder of the night's horrific turn of events. The aftermath of the explosion was a scene of utter devastation. Twisted metal, shattered glass, and smoldering debris littered the streets, a grim testament to the raw power of the blast. First responders, their faces etched with exhaustion and grim determination, worked tirelessly amidst the wreckage, searching for survivors and tending to the injured. Sirens wailed through the night, a haunting soundtrack to the city's collective grief. The injured, many with severe burns and shrapnel wounds, overwhelmed local hospitals. Doctors and nurses, working tirelessly through the night, struggled to cope with the influx of patients. Outside the hospitals, anxious families gathered, their faces etched with worry as they awaited news of their loved ones. The air was thick with a palpable sense of fear, grief, and disbelief. In the wake of the tragedy, Hawaiian Governor Josh Green addressed the stunned community, his voice heavy with sorrow. "This is a heartbreaking day for Honolulu," he stated, his face etched with grief. "Our thoughts and prayers are with the victims and their families. We will not rest until we have answers and those responsible for this senseless tragedy are held accountable." Emergency responders, visibly shaken by the carnage they had witnessed, spoke of the chaos and the desperate struggle to save lives. "It was like a war zone," remarked one veteran firefighter, his voice trembling with emotion. "The force of the blast, the screams, the sheer panic, it's something I'll never forget." His words echoed the sentiments of many who had witnessed the horrific event firsthand. As Honolulu grapples with the aftermath of the tragedy, attention turns to the urgent need for stricter fireworks regulations. The explosion, a stark reminder of the deadly consequences of illegal fireworks, has ignited a fierce debate about safety and enforcement. Community leaders, many long advocating for tighter controls, are demanding immediate action to prevent future tragedies. "This tragedy should never have happened," declared one city council member, her voice shaking with anger. "We need stricter laws, harsher penalties, and increased public awareness about the dangers of illegal fireworks. How many more lives must be lost before we finally take action?" Her impassioned plea resonated throughout the grieving community, a city united in its call for change.